Yo, what's up guys? Holding Ass with you here, bringing you My Hero Academia manga live reaction slash review. This is chapter 238 titled Liberation. This should be a really insane chapter since Shigaraki has got full of his memories and he snapped and his power evolved and Machina is still there causing a rampage. So this should be like the ending of the Liberation Army, hopefully. But I think this dragged on long enough. So this should be like the last of this arc, but who knows. But if you want to put it up and read along with me, link will be in the description. But let's go. Page 1. I don't need these. Oh yeah, we have, it continues where it ends from last chapter. Shigaraki is breaking off all those hands. He doesn't need them no more. He's finally broken out of his shell. The shell that was placed on him by All For One at that. Crumble, 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 decay and shatter. Stress 100%. Oh wow, he went 100%. I'm loving Destro. He remind me of Tagoro from Yu Yu Hakusho. For anyone who's seen that manga or read seen that manga or read the manga or seen the anime, you know who I'm talking about. Oh wow, with 100% stress punch, he actually not just shot to the ground, but the whole country itself is shaking and buildings are getting blown back. I wouldn't say country, but city. So I guess he's city level on this attack when he's 100%. That's pretty OP. Nothing compared to All Might and All For One though, but pretty still OP. If I destroy it before you take a full swing, it's really something special. Oh wow, Shigaraki was able to decay all the debris that went towards him in the punch. So he was just able to stand there and nothing happened to him. This is most likely going to be thumbnail. That's a nice pick. And Destro is super shocked. You're just big, that's all. But I get it. It's fun to destroy everything you hate without a trace, isn't it? My power is a means to the end. It exists to liberate the masses, to carry out Destro's will. To carry out Destro's will, you say? Is it fear? No, it cannot be. I can change every fear into power. So why? You look a little uncomfortable, Destro. Rikaye, we've been living in hiding for generations. You are one who will fulfill Destro's will. And we see a younger version of him. It seems somebody implanted this idea in him. You will accomplish what he cannot. Why is my stress fading away? Dinner produce stress manipulation, steal a armored machine. Oh wow, he has a machine like Iron Man that messes with his stress. I guess this machine is making him stronger, I guess, since it messes with his stress. Maybe with this machine he can actually go over 100%. That's pretty cool. Don't get too close, y'all. It's a good thing he's joined the Liberation Army, but it's totally one-sided. We need to regroup with everyone while we have a chance. This is now twice speaking to the rest of the group that he's saving. Hey, Mr. Compress, my favorite League of Villain character. Why do we have to wake up early now out of all times? If we clash with him now, the League's done for. Man, I was just about to burn that ice asshole to a crisp too. It's funny because Dobby's fighting that ice dude this whole time off screen. We ain't get to see jack of what happened. Doctor, you're listening, aren't you? Warp us, please. Machine is just too much. We're all going to die. Are you trying to get my little John killed, huh? Every time John uses his transportation ability, he gets dysolosis? The hell do I care? Give him a longevity or something. And you're totally lying anyway. You've been using it like crazy up to now. I have no desire to work with you people who were careless enough to revive their hideout to the enemy. Shake off the Liberation Army mark on you and try again. Are you really okay with leading Shigaraki to die? He's All For One successor, isn't he? That's exactly why I need to drive him into a corner. While crossing superpowers with the League, the one thing you should be most careful of is Dabi, wide area flamethrower attacks. Apocalyptica, you are the cornerstone of the Liberation Army. I'm sorry, V-Destro, I made you worry about me. So I see. V-Destro, I guess his top soldier is this ice guy, where for the League of Villains, their top soldier will be Dabi. So we have both the top knights on each squad going against each other. That's pretty dope. I like that. And their battle is still going, but sadly it's off screen. And Apocrypha, or Lord Apocrypha, is the ice guy. And he just got beat by Machina. Machina involved and punched him in the face and sent him flying. What is that thing? We must protect Videstro. Master Successor. Liberation Form Opposition. Free use of superpowers is a natural human. 150%. Oh wow, that machine is really pushing him to his limits and beyond. After enduring pain and awakening, it's almost as if he kind of like the whole plus ultra thing. As if he's been liberating everyone and everything. I see. This throbbing in my chest was loyalty, fate. One single strike destroyed and revolt it all. Oh wow. V-Destro punched the floor so hard it re-changes everything. I'm not sure if V-Destro, Shigaraki with his new power, or Machina, but one of the three did that. I'm assuming though it's V-Destro who did that, but that was the end of the chapter. Somebody with one punch was able to change the whole terrain, which that's that All Might power, because we've seen All Might do that before. Punch someone so hard it makes it rain and thunderstorm. So, of course though, we never get to see All Might actually 100% full power, because you know his conditioning, but at least we have somewhat of a peak to compare other heroes and villains to. Not to mention we know All For One as well and how powerful he was. So, but yeah, that was a great chapter. Machina going in, throwing hands, seeing Twice helping out everybody and being more, I want to say useful, because he's always been useful in comical relief, but seeing him take up more responsibility, that was nice of his character. And seeing how he's protecting Beskar Toka, and he's also protecting, I believe, the broker. That's pretty cool of him. And Mr. Compact is there helping him. The doctor is a kind of a jerk, but he has a good reason why he's doing it. He wants them to be on their own and survive and strive to be better. And he wants Shigaraki to surpass All For One, who was the one before him, since that's, you know, the one he's succeeding. So, I really like Shigaraki's story of being a successor more than I do Deku's. But I'm not saying that Deku is bad. It just is very dragging and time consuming compared to Shigaraki. I believe Shigaraki's story is being done well better. All the villains actually is being well done better than the heroes. But I think that's like the one thing that's keeping My Hero Academia alive, is actually the villain. Their fan base and how they act and how the way they're written is really, really likable and enjoyable. And I hear more people talking about the villains more than the heroes. But it makes sense since the villains are all older characters, like in their early 20s to their late teens. So it makes sense they'd be more interesting because we can resonate with them more. And going on the Apocalyptica, the ice guy, who's the top soldier for the Liberation Army, his fight versus Dabi is extremely sad that we didn't get to see it. We only saw like the beginning clash, and everything else was like off screen, sadly. And Machina interrupted it, so we probably would never see that fight. But I would like to see what this guy was able and capable of doing. Hopefully, Apocalyptica, hopefully he doesn't die, or she. We don't know what gender it is, because, you know, it has a snow cloak on. But whoever this person is, hopefully he doesn't die, and we get to actually see him later on in the story. I would like to know more about this person. This person seems kind of interesting, and his name is also interesting, so I would like to know more about this person. But it's seeing that V-Destro has a machine that can allow him to go over 100% stress level and manipulate his stress, that's very useful. That's like Iron Man combined with the his Hulkbuster. How it makes him just a stronger version of his Iron Man, go up past 100%. It kind of reminds me of that. So I'm liking Reed Destro. He kind of reminds me actually of all three Marvel heroes: Captain America, Tony Stark, who's Iron Man, and Hulk. He reminds me of all three of these characters in one. So that's a pretty dope, insane mix. But we do know that he's fighting against Shigaraki, the main villain, the main successor of All For One. So we have to assume that he's going to lose, and probably lose his life, sadly. Because I don't see him conforming to the League of Villains side. Plus with Machina there, I don't think Machina's going to be the type of dude to let anybody just off without a fight. And anyone that fights him is most likely going to die or get badly critical injured, like Apocalypse. So it is what it is there. But yeah, that was the chapter, guys. Let me know down below what you like and didn't like about the chapter, and how you felt about these recent chapters. Are you liking it? Is it a yay or a nay? I know when it comes to the hero side, it was, to me, it was boring. It was understandable why Deku quirks evolved and stuff like that, and why he has 7. That makes sense. It was just done in a very long and boring, dragged out way. But tell me which side you like more, the hero side or the villain side. That's all I have for you. Peace out and have a good one.